into what you needed to be growing. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what we have to actually understand about that 23 million square miles of useful land. The whole 29 is useful land. That's the original man stuff. You understand? We talk about the devil. You understand what I'm saying? The devil don't own anything. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a thing that we must understand that when we start to build on these mathematics, the children must understand what do we mean when we say what we say out our mouth. Because they take it and go home with it and they say, I heard this. And they can't explain it. You understand what I'm saying? They said today is the 25th. Now they said it was wisdom power. That's our mathematics. You understand what I'm saying? That's our mathematics. So now we be able to react to it. And the brother say, hey, peace, God. What's today's mathematics? You would think, you say, well, today's the 25th. Okay, the second one is wisdom, and the fifth one is power. So I'll put them together. It's just a simple mathematical equation. 2 and 5 is 7. That's all it is. It's simple. You understand? But you have to sit down with the baby and explain that to them. So they can actually know that this is how it goes. You understand what I'm saying? And Testament as well. Alright? Let's go on. Like Father Divine, I just want to reiterate what he was saying earlier about Pelon, the rallies and stuff. You know, I want to thank everyone who attended the rallies in Pelon. I'm looking for more people to come because in that video that we have is a school structure such as this. Alright? And you need population in there because of the fact if you don't have the numbers or the people, they're not going to give us the programs. You understand what I'm saying? So we appeal for everyone to come to all programs and support every parliament. You understand what I'm saying? We've been very successful so far. Everything's great building and everything's no confusion or nothing. You understand? God said take the 55 up 29th Street and you go right there, you get right off the bus and right the school's right there. Alright? Now also, we also having a bus trip to Atlantic City. Alright? All of them funds, you don't have to ask where the money's going and stuff. The funds is going to be a fund so we can do things for the children. Alright? It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to happen. Alright? I have a few proposals that I'm going to present to people on board, and after they look at it, and if it passes, then we can do a lot of stuff. Alright? But it's the support from y'all as well. You understand what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm going to leave it to the God because I know, it's a long time. Peace.
It's almost not a nation business, so I just peace, family. Show and Prove is coming up. Show and Prove is coming up.
All right.
You know it's a show and prove weekend. Usually we have Friday, we have a full welcome to those out of town. We have something at the school. Saturday, we usually have cookout, family day, and Ron Jamel take them on a tour around the projects, around the area in the Father Walk. We have the cookout in the back of the school, and then we have a dance either on that Friday, or we have a dance on that on Saturday. And then Sunday, the show and prove, $5 to get in. We have a bus load for $50. Okay, and why we said the bus load for $50, there's a reason. Here you go in your community, whether it's Asbury Park coming or another area coming, and they take up money to buy a bus, they take up money from the people to get in the bus, and then they come at the rally, and they got to put up another $5. We're not no blood suckers to the poor, we ain't trying to bleed nobody, but the whole fact is that when the bus comes from out of state, the bus has to be purchased, it has to be packed, we have to come on to the rally. So we stated that $50 for a bus load. That means everybody in that bus gets in here, they only get in here without paying the $5, whether it's adults and children. If the bus is full of children, then that's a whole complete different scenario that we work out at the door. The short proof is important for your nation because it was started to show prove how the nation have developed. It started on how the nation came together and how we show proof. The auditorium, we have rallies. The fact that you get up here is the same reason the father started. He said, son, we having our rally at Montmartre Park so that you can meet your family. When somebody get up here, don't think that everybody that gets up here between the hours before nation business and after nation business have to be a God that's been here 20, 30 years. It's supposed to be for the young brothers in the nation to have their time to introduce themselves to us as they're part of our family. Instead of going on the website, finding somebody you don't know and talking to them about the nation and don't even have a face behind. But yet you arguing and fussing on nation attack. You teaching them without looking in their eyes. But yet you on there. So my point is that the Sean Bloom is the 13th this year, the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th, the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. The dance have not been announced yet. The dance should have been in the paper. Both of the papers. Son Man, it should have been there in the Father Center. It should have been announced. Everybody should know where the dance is at this time. All right? That's forthcoming. Somebody having a blue VWW 82E Plymouth Voyager from New Jersey, they're blocking somebody. So if they have Voyagers, they please unblock somebody. All right? As you know, nation business was set up to do nation business. I'm going to start it out with our particular business, and that's the historical event. This year, we're going to have a historical event. We were supposed to be at this point giving out invitations to invite the ones who was invited, the screeners, the ones that are there to bear witness, and the ones that are supposed to be presented. At this time, we will not give it out at this rally, but you will get it put in your hand, a personal invitation with your name checked on so that we can know that you received it. Because like a check and balance, you got a nation, I'm giving it, then somebody say, well, how many you gave it to, and who's going to be there? And we don't know. But I gave out 5 brothers.